Hi, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. I only here for a moment because I come into my house,
Okay, not a problem.
teacher.
Okay, good. Let me see. How about the other ones? Are you there? Like, I feel like in Titanic. ¿Hay alguien aquí con vida?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, Fatima. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm pretty good. It's Friday, finally.
Yes, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's like it's Friday and the body knows. El
Yes.
cuerpo lo sabe. So, okay, cool. Nice to have you here. How was your day?
Fine, teacher.
Good. Was it a really good day?
Yes, was a good day.
Okay, perfect. Nice to have you here. Let
Thank
me
you.
see. Gabriel, hello, Gabriel.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
How
How
are
are
you?
you? Oh, how are you,
Fine,
Gabriel?
teacher. And you?
Fine. I'm doing great also,
Fine.
right? It's Friday, finally. It's like, oh, I'm gonna cry. Finally. Okay, some
Yeah.
rest for tomorrow. Okay, good. How was your day?
And the dinner.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And the dinner also. I mean, you already had dinner?
Yeah. I went with my family.
You went out?
La cuenta. Mhm.
You went to Oloquilta to eat
Yeah.
pupusas?
Yeah. A lot of.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really nice. We should make a trip, all of us. It'd be awesome. Okay, cool. So nice to have you here, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Okay, getting ready for next week?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Ready.
perfect. Perfect. You will make it. Okay, good. Hello, Steven. How you doing?
Good, teacher, and you?
I'm pretty good. I repeat, and I don't get tired of repeating it. It's Friday.
Yes, but it's too hot.
Is there?
It's too hot.
Oh, yes, it is too hot. My poor fan here. I don't know. No sé si han visto los memes. My poor fan is almost dying. Okay, so he's working really hard, but he's surviving. Okay.
Squeezing.
Sorry.
Squeezing.
Squeeze. Yeah. It's like poor of my fan. Pero ya le voy a dar eterno descanso en unos días. Okay.
Or or melting. What's the correct way to say it? It's squeezing or is melting?
It depends. I mean, I would say that it's almost melting because of the heat, could be, right? And squeezing, you mean squeezing, right? Like when you take an orange and you squeeze it.
Yeah. No, I do
No?
remember if someone uses squeezing to say that it's in a solid way. It's converting to liquid way.
Ah, okay. So I knew the one of a squeezy, which is like very tight. Or when you take an orange and you get the juice.
Ah.
Those are the meanings that I knew. But maybe it's a new word for me. So that's why. Entonces cuando me dijo squeezy, me imaginé el ventilador así todo ya aturradito que ya no aguantaba. So, but I understood the idea.
Okay.
Okay, so good. Nice to have you here, Steven. Let me see. Jose Efrain, how are you doing?
Good evening, teacher. I'm so tired, teacher, but I'm happy.
Do you rest
I
tomorrow?
no, I going to work.
But until noon, right?
Not only all day, teacher.
All day. Oh, that's so sad.
Yes,
Yes, really sorry to hear that. There was
but
a
I
time.
need, but I need to work.
Yes, I mean, thanks God, there is a job, right? So there
Yeah,
is a
teacher.
time in which I used to work in 3 places, right? And I used to work Saturday all day, and I only rested Sunday, and it was really sad, but it was necessary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But nice to have you here, Jose Efrain. Manuel de Jesus, how are you, Manuel de Jesus? Where have you been?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Where have you been, Manuel de Jesus?
Sorry.
Where have you been? ¿A dónde has estado? Where have you been? You've been connected, but
These 2 days ago, I had a problem for the connection for connection because I had I had work late. I had work late, and because I need to close inventory in the
oh, yeah, that's why. Well, anyway, but nice to have you back. Really nice to have you back.
thank you.
Good. Let me see. Who else? Oscar. Hello, Oscar. How was your day so far?
Hello, teacher. It was a very tiring day, but I am fine and happy to be here.
Oh, that's really great. Nice to have you here. Do you rest tomorrow?
Yes, teacher. I'm going to rest tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yes, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the attitude. But almost. Okay. Like I said yesterday, just 1 hour and 54 minutes. Okay, just kidding. Let me see. Well, the other ones that are with the camera off, I don't know. Manuel Alberto. Hello, Manuel Alberto. I just heard you yesterday one time. I think that today, not even one time.
Manifest.
No le imagino haciendo un circulito así, invocando. Okay, well, anyway, or he's the one that told me that he's traveling. Everybody's driving. Katie, Miguel.
I'm here, teacher.
Also, Nicole, Javier, Manuel Enrique. Wow, everybody's driving. Okay, Jose Roberto. Hello, Jose Roberto.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you doing?
I was resting, teacher, all day in my house. I am thinking about my future.
Oh, do not overthink too much. Do not overthink. Like you said yesterday, take these days just as a small vacation.
Yes, for this week, I take it like a vacation, but in the next week, I will begin to looking for.
Okay, so that means that if you take this week as a vacation, don't overthink, right? Don't overthink too much, just relax, right? Then on Monday, you get stressed. Okay, but for the moment, just enjoy it, right? What's on your hands, that's what you can do. What's not on your hands, that's what you cannot do. Okay, so great, nice to have you here, Roberto. And let me see, nice to have the rest ones. I hope that you are doing great also. Karen, nice, well, almost nice to see you, almost, because I barely see you. Also Angel, nice to see you too. Okay, and all the other ones also nice to have you here. Robin, Patricia, Stella, Edgar, Katie, Eric, Miguel Eduardo, Fatima already said hi, nice. Claudia Esmeralda, Javier, Hilario, and Norman. I think that I didn't miss anyone. Okay, guys, a couple of things. Okay, here you go. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this is the attendance so far, right? So this is just for you to see it. Okay, I will show it to you like this. This is the amount of classes that we are missing. This is today. That means that we are missing one. Okay, with today class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classes, and we finished. Okay, so attendance is like this. For you to take a look at it. Okay, I will just scroll down so you can see yours. Okay, there you go, Amanda, Angel, says Claudia Esmeralda, Edgar, Eric, Fatima, Frank, Gabriel, Guillermo, Dario, Javier, José Efraín, de Roberto, Karen Elizabeth, Katie, Manolo, he did not appear anymore. Manuel, Manuel Alberto, Manuel de Jesús, Miguel Eduardo, Natalia, Norman, Oscar, Patricia Alvarado, Patricia Bonilla, Robin, Rosaura, Sergio, Steven, and Susana, she did not appear anymore. Okay, just a reminder, remember that you need the 80% of attendance, right? So the attendance, just to remind you also, is gotten from the amount of minutes. That's why you see numbers here. That's why you see amounts. So these are the amount of minutes that you have been connected in each class. Okay. Y eso lo da Zoom. That's for you to have an idea, right? So keep up, right? Keep up. If you cannot participate in class, at least be as a listener, okay? But don't lose the minutes. Don't lose the minutes. If you lose the minutes, that's going to affect you. And we don't want you to pay the course, right? No, nobody wants to pay the course. So if you cannot participate, just let me know. Teacher, I can participate, but try not to do it so often, right? Because also that's going to affect you with the grade. So try to keep a balance, okay? Only if it is an emergency that you cannot get connected, okay? Be as a listener. Otherwise, try to participate, try to get connected, okay? So, we're almost finished, guys. Don't give up. Now, this is with this one, and also, I want to show you. I already uploaded, okay? All the homeworks are here now. I already uploaded homework number 5. You go here. It's not this. Don't pay attention to this. You go to homework assignment here. There you go. You copy the link or you click here. Whatever you want. You click here. There you go. Double negatives. That's the last homework. You just have to select. Read carefully the instructions. You don't have to write anything. You just select. And it's short. Look. Está bien cortito. Solo son 5 preguntitas. Okay. So you can finish this like 5 minutes. So that's homework 5. Remember that also you already have homework number 4 also. It's here. There you go. This one is causative. This might be difficult, but try to complete it. I know that you can. You just have to select. Well, actually, no, this one is easy. Okay. So, and the photos, please try to complete them also. And that will be all, right? Entonces ya están sus tareas. On Sunday afternoon, I will be checking again. El domingo en la tarde vuelvo a revisar todo lo que ya hayan completado. So, please try to complete them, okay? Don't leave them. Remember that at least, because right now for homework number 4, I have only Karen, Oscar, and Hilario. Son los únicos que la han completado. So, please try to complete it. Let me see for homework number 3. And it's the forum also. Don't forget the forum. I had more, right? But still, it's just Patricia, Norman, José Roberto, Miguel Eduardo, Karen Elizabeth, Gabriel, Oscar, Frank, Robin, Hilario, Claudia, Manuel, and Efraín. The other ones are still missing. So please try to complete it. Okay? I don't know if you have any questions about all this before we start.
Just one question, teacher, but it's not from the homework.
Oh, tell me.
When we finish the course, how many days pass to begin this next course if we pass?
It's up to you. It depends on all of you. Because as far as I know, the coordinator, Jessica, she's in the chat. When we finish the course, she will ask you, well, she will notify you that the course is over and that she needs all the papers I suppose that those are the papers that they give you in human resources area in the place where you work. So as soon as you give those papers and she has all the students, she opens the new course. So if you take a lot of time on delivering those papers, it's going to take a lot of time on beginning the next course.
Oh,
So it's up to you, right? So my
Thanks, teacher.
recommendation is that as soon as we finish the course, if you are sure that you will continue, deliver the papers, right? The requested papers as soon as possible. Así incluso terminamos martes de la próxima semana, Tuesday. Posiblemente la siguiente semana, si ustedes entregan todo, la siguiente semana ya podrían estar empezando el siguiente curso. So, solo tendrían 3 días nada más de descanso and you start the next one. Pero si se tardan, se le puede alargar una semana, como 2 semanas, o incluso más. So, it's up to you guys. Like I said, take advantage, right? Tomen ventaja de los beneficios, okay? It's free, okay? So, let me start with something. Let me share here. Give me a second. Okay, it's going to be this one, this one, this one. You have it here. Okay. Class 17. We are going to see today. It's an easy topic. It's just phrases to clarify a point, right? Or ask for clarification. Just that. Okay. But to start with this, let me ask you one of these questions. Okay, one volunteer. You have to select one of these ones and share the information.
Teacher, what does awkward means?
It's something weird.
Nothing?
Something weird.
Where?
A weird situation, a bizarre situation. It's like raro. Or tell an awkward story, a funny situation you live, or an embarrassing story, okay? So one volunteer, you have to select one of them and tell the one that you selected.
Me, the second one.
The second one. Okay, Steven, share it.
Okay. Some years ago, I have my one neighbor that did work in the same place as me, and we place in the same department. So when we leave the company from Monday to Friday, we took the bus every day together. One day, we didn't sleep in the same. I forgot the word. Asiento. Sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean with that?
We took the bus and we were traveling in the same. I forgot the word. Asiento. Sorry.
So you are saying that you were sitting in the same seat?
Seat, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Next to him. So we didn't sleep at the same time. And after maybe 1 or 2 hours, I did awake. And I saw him, someone.
I'm sorry, what did you say? After a moment?
After a couple of hours, I did awake.
Deep awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I did awake and I saw him next to me. He were sleeping, but I don't know how to express it. He was almost, how to say it, lying down. I don't know how to say it.
You mean laying down with the head over the seat?
Yes, laying down with the head.
But not on you?
No, not on me.
Okay.
But the funny thing was, one lady put her bags in her back.
Okay, what do you mean on his back? Literally?
Literally, he put her bags in her back.
Okay.
Yes,
And what
that was
happened?
funny. I just laughed for a couple of minutes, take some pictures, and I did awake him. And he was scared because were heavy bags.
Okay,
Well, it seemed heavy.
Okay, you simple took some pictures.
Yes, and laugh just a couple of minutes.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. So, great, but that was funny. Just picture that. Okay, you know, I'm very visual, imaginative. So every thing that you told me, I imagine that. Okay, Steven, choose another person.
Oscar Edgardo Lopez.
Okay, Oscar, choose a situation.
Okay, teacher, I choose the second one.
Okay.
A year ago, I forgot the keys of my house into it. So I had to take a taxi, and I was I went to my wife, no, to my girlfriend house, and she had a key of my house. So
sorry. So in other words, okay, you had to go and ask for help to your wife.
yes.
Okay.
So I had to return to my house, and I could open the door, and that's all.
Okay. So which means that you don't have to forget the keys anymore. Okay.
I'm try to get them always in my pocket.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so good. Oscar, choose another person.
Okay. Gabriel Ernesto.
Okay, Gabriel, choose one situation.
Number 2, teacher.
Everybody with the number 2. Okay, number 2. Let's see.
Okay, I remember the last job on a date 11 p.m. We had a emergency situation, and I make a support with my partner, and I call my coworkers, and my coworker don't how you say contestar the phone.
Okay, you mean that he didn't answer the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
And I try a lot of call my coworker, and a more time, and say response my call and tell me, hello, Gabriel. In this moment, I'm on the throne. Sorry. Okay. We have a support in production. It's emergency. Yes. When I finish, I connect a meeting. Okay.
Okay, so let me see if I understand. He was on the throne.
Yes, my coworker is in there there is in the
So-
bathroom.
Yes, he was on the Trump, so he was like, okay, give me some minutes.
Yes, my
Okay, cool.
coworker had a lot of nervous.
Okay, gosh, and he answer. I mean, when you're on the Trump, that's a sacred place. You don't answer. Okay, good. Guys, before I continue, what did you notice the questions that I was asking?
Maybe about different situations
Okay, what
or
phrases
opposites.
was I using?
Tell them.
Which one?
Do you mean?
Do you mean? Okay, that's one.
Ah.
Or you mean that?
Let me clarify.
Let me clarify that. Okay. What else?
If I understand you.
Okay. Yes, that's one. If I understand. Okay. Or let me understand this. Okay. So, is there another one? In other words, did you hear that? In other words, you mean that and the rest. So those are phrases to clarify a point, right? Or to clarify information when another person is talking, or if you are talking, you use them to sound more clear. Volunteer for Celia and Lucas.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Fatima is Celia. And Lucas?
And me, teacher.
Okay, Angel is Lucas. Okay, go ahead.
I just discovered this a new brand of cinnamon soda. It's delicious, but when I visit their fan page, I saw they only have 300 likes. I wonder what isn't more popular.
It's probably an unknown brand. Simple put, the owners of the brand are trying too hard to create brands awareness for their products. This is very important when launching a new product.
I guess you're right. Everyone knows about Coca-Cola and Pepsi, but I have never seen enough for this new soda on TV.
Well, yes, consumers are aware of these brands and their images and names. In other words, this cinnamon soda you are talking about needs to make people recognize it to get higher sales and become more competitive.
Okay, very good. Okay, sales. The pronunciation is sales, okay?
Sales.
No sales, sales. Now, what do you understand by saying or how they are using this word? For example, simple put. How is it being used? Or what's the purpose of this here? Read the sentence again and try to understand.
I understand that Lucas means the simple situation or the point of the conversation.
Very good. Thank you,
A
Fatima.
simple idea.
A simple idea, okay. Okay. Let me rephrase the question. For example, look at here, what is it saying? It's probably an unknown brand. You understand this sentence? Is it well known? Is it like Coca-Cola and Pepsi?
No.
Oh,
No.
it's maybe a new brand.
Okay, it's a new brand. Okay, good. Then he changes. Okay, he changes and says this phrase. Simple put. And then he continues. The owner of the brands aren't trying too hard to create brand awareness for their product. What is he trying to do with this phrase here?
Maybe it's using like a connector,
Okay.
trying to give more information about the topic that he is talking about.
Great. Yes, basically that would be it. Okay, very good. So, look, because it's saying it's probably an unknown brand. Simple put, the owners of the brand are trying too hard to create brand awareness for the product. Okay, so they aren't trying. So if we want to give a translation to this, it would be like put it like simplemento en palabras simples, right? Like similar like that. There is no like a specific translation for this, right? O poniéndolo en otras palabras or something like that, something similar. What he's trying to do is to emphasize the idea. Now, what happens with the other one? What happens with this one? Well, yes, consumers are aware of these brands and their images and names. This one is easy to understand.
Yes, he like to explain other reason or
Like to add, right? Add more information to what he just, more information to what he just said. This is what he said. So now he wants to rephrase or say in other words what he just said. That's why he says in other words. Translated,
other explication, teacher.
Exactly, right?
It's like use synonymous word.
I know. He's rephrasing. That's all. Now, there are more words of these ones. Hay muchas palabras así. Let me show you the other ones. For example, when you ask, because there are two, ask for clarification and provide clarification. So, to ask clarification, this is what I was trying to do with your stories. So what do you mean by saying that you forgot your keys? Or what do you mean by saying that a woman put the bag on your friend's shoulder? What do you mean with that, by saying that? So, or do you mean that, okay, that your partner was doing the number 2 in the bathroom? So, I don't know. So, these expressions, or well, in this case, these questions are the ones. Now, can you think, let's see, one volunteer to tell these ones. Okay, think on one of these ones and I want to volunteer.
What they say is outwork? Something weird.
Something weird.
Well,
okay,
me,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Steven.
Yes.
Okay, now, Steven will say his story. Try to use some of these questions to ask for clarification on the story that he is saying. Let's see.
Okay. Some years ago, I don't know how many, when I was in the fixed asset department, we were in the inventory of assets, where around 2 a.m., we were in the recruitment center when people get the interview and leave the resume. One night, when we are taking the
what do you mean, sir? What do you mean with the resume?
The CV.
Oh, the resume.
Yes, resume.
Resume. Okay, good.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, interrupt Steven. Ask him.
Ask me.
Continue, Steven.
Okay. One night when we were taking the cuts from the assets, one TV turned on in the night, in the darkness. Nobody turning on. Well, we were just one partner and me. And that was freaky. Freaky is the word way is the good way to say it, because that was something like paranormal. We were a little scared and we turned off and we continued doing our work. Well, we first confirmed if the security person was outside the recruitment center and wasn't him to turn on the TV, but he wasn't.
Okay, maybe.
Ask me.
Continue.
A couple of minutes later, the TV turned on again. But this time just show the green.
Screen? You mean a screen?
Yes, something like the green screen, but was from another color. Maybe you like gray.
Gray color?
Yes, something like gray color, but with the format of the green back. After that, immediately the TV just fell down and hit the ground.
Okay. I mean, could you be more explicit and say, like, how is that the TV fell down? I mean, the TV fell down?
It's literally that you heard fell off of the rack. I think is the name when.
Yes, it fell down.
Yes, it fell down.
Really? Have you seen Poltergeist?
That was the first night I'd say Poltergeist in real time.
Poltergeist. Okay. Thank you, Steven. Okay. Nobody wanted to ask anything. Okay.
No.
Okay. So these questions are just to use to clarify information. When a person is telling you something, okay, you can use these phrases to ask for clarification, just for that, right? So let's try again. Let me see another volunteer to say one of these stories.
Me.
Okay, good. Who said me?
Me, Karen.
Oh, it's Karen. Okay, good. No me aparecía. Okay, so.
I'm in this.
Okay, try to, wait. Try to interrupt Karen, right? Or when she finishes a sentence, try to ask clarification questions so she can give you more information about it. Okay? So, you can try, Karen. Let's give it a try.
Okay. Let me tell you. Usually, I rest my eyes when I travel on the bus to the work. To work of my house and my house to work. I never sleep. I don't sleep. But I just listen to music in my headphones and close my eyes during the trip because I don't like talk to anyone in the bus. It's the truth. But a few months ago, I fell asleep and I passed out my bus stop. I go away in the bus, fell asleep, truly asleep. I woke up scared 10 minutes ago, far away of my bus stop. And I had to take another bus to return to my house.
Okay, but was it a dangerous neighborhood? No?
No, really, no.
Oh, don't worry, you're not the only one. When I was in high school, I got asleep. The bus driver took the bus to the bus station. He turned off the bus and he was going down of the bus. and I was the only person sleeping there. That was embarrassing. Okay, guys, let me ask you, do you know the meaning of all these words? Because I did not notice that you asked, so maybe you don't know the meaning.
I know it, but I didn't find the correct moment to ask something to her.
Okay, good. So, but the intention was there. Okay, how about the rest?
It is so interesting, the history. That is the reason because I don't interrupt her. Yes.
Quería saber
All
del
my coworkers
desenlace.
was very fun with my history. Another day when I tell the story, I told the story.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta sleep. You know, maybe today is not dangerous. Maybe. But a few years ago, si se dormía y se iba a otra colonia,
Yeah.
that was dangerous. Okay, good. But I just want to know, okay, you know the meaning of this? You understand the questions? If you say, what do you mean by saying that you gotta sleep? You really gotta sleep on the bus?
Actually, no, I just pretend be asleep because I don't like talk with anyone. But in this case, I I really fell asleep.
Okay, okay. So you see questions like that. Okay, now the other one is okay. This one. This is the opposite. Clarify when you are telling something. Okay, so when you are telling your story, you use these phrases. For example, oh, there was one time in which I got asleep. Let me explain that. I was on the bus and I was really tired and I got asleep. I just closed my eyes, right? And I got asleep and I went to the bus station. Okay, so you use these phrases. Now, let's try, okay? Let's try again with one of these stories, okay? But try to introduce one of these words, one of these phrases when you're explaining. Let me see. One volunteer. We already had Steven. We already have Karen.
Teacher had the funniest history. You haven't been here.
You haven't?
Been here.
The funny story.
The funniest story you haven't here.
You have a funny story?
Yes, the funniest one.
Okay, if you want to give it a try, don't we have any other volunteer? Let's listen to Steven.
One night, I fell asleep again, but in the bus. And the driver woke me up. The bus was very dark, and I asked him where I am. And he told me we were at his house. And I saw some meters, the distance, some meters, a little house with one light and a lot of trees. And he just asked me if I want some water. And then he told me that he told me that he didn't know I was there and he will drive again, but just a little to get me close to my house. And the funniest part was 10 p.m.
So he almost told you, you were like almost, where are you taking me? No, I'm bringing you back.
Yes. My friends make jokes about that situation because they say that I did awake in a hamaca. I don't know how to say in English.
Hammock.
In a hammock, watching the TV.
That's
with
so weird. That's an awkward situation.
it was funny. It's the funniest history that I have.
Actually, yes. I mean, it's awkward and funny. Okay, expressions that you use. I think that you forgot.
Oops.
Don't worry, that's okay. One volunteer to say a story. Oh, don't tell me that you don't have funny stories, you don't have awkward stories, or embarrassing stories.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Jose Roberto, go ahead. Try to use one of the expressions.
Okay, teacher. Many times ago, I was working in Puerto Corsaín in La Unión. I live into the port. The residents are into the port. In this residence, we live 3 persons. The history is that in the night, several times, knocking the window about 12 o'clock, and my co-worker say me, "Do you hear?" Yes. Don't put attention. No, don't pay attention. You pride, but not only that. In several times, turn on the liquefier and turn on the switch or the light, and like someone is playing with us. Turn off the lights in the night, and knock the window in the night, teacher. Another in sometimes I remember my brother-in-law. It was with me in the residence. He visited me in the weekend, because I was in the dorm, and my brother-in-law said me in the morning that le jalaron las colchas, teacher. I don't know how do you say that.
Okay, the blankets were pulled.
Okay. Then my brother-in-law, they gritó de loud.
He should?
Sí, gritó muy fuerte. In other times, my coworker was watching TV, but in front of the TV, it was the door. Then they saw someone to cross in the door.
Wow.
Yes. Then in other night, I was sleeping. Then I hear that my boss gritó. How do you say gritó?
Yes. You mean scream?
Scream, but
Okay.
allow, teacher, but allow. What happened? What happened with you? I don't know. Someone wants to catch it in your arms, teacher.
His hand or my hand?
Your hands, teacher.
My hands?
No, their
his
arm
hands.
of my coworker. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was almost scared.
Yes. Then in one times I saw something like that in front of the door. I saw someone with red eyes and they said me, okay, you will be, no, you will be with me. He 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 said me, come on with me, come on with me. They moved the fingers, teacher. Yes, yeah, it's true, teacher. It's
Okay,
true.
okay. You know, that's kind of scary, you know. But Roberto, the phrases, I didn't hear any phrase. Okay. Because of the time. Good. Thank you, Roberto. Leave it there.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to see these ones, okay? Let me just make this one bigger. Namely, okay? This might be one of the confusing ones. So that's why I brought you the examples and I brought you the meaning. So what is the meaning of this one? Can you read the meaning? Let me see. Edgar.
Yes, teacher.
Can you read the meaning?
Okay. Namely,
Namely.
namely,
namely,
use when you want to give more detail or be more excited about something you have just said.
More exact.
More
Excited, no.
exact.
Yes, exact. Excited is another thing. Okay. So let me see. Read example. Let me see. Patricia Alvarado. Oh no, she's gonna be busy today, I think.
Hi, teacher.
Oh, are you able to participate, Patricia?
Yes, teacher, but in I can hear just little moments because yes, I make reports to my work.
Okay. Never mind them.
But
Okay.
I listen, but I don't understand very well.
Oh yes, that's why I need you to be at 100% in the class, right?
Yes, teacher, I know.
Okay. Let me see. Patricia Stella. No, not there. Claudia Esmeralda.
I read the example, teacher.
Okay, read it. Go ahead.
We need to get more teachers into classroom where they're most needed, namely in high poverty areas.
Okay, good. Read example number 2.
I learned an important lesson when I lost my job, namely that nothing is 100% guaranteed.
Okay, so what is namely doing here? This goes for everybody. What is namely doing here?
It's used for give a specific information about the first sentence.
Good. That's very good. Okay. Anyone else?
I think that is when I give or when I specific the about something.
Okay, very good. Great. Those are the ideas. To be specific or specify something that you just mentioned, right? For example, here, we need to get more teachers into the classrooms where they are most needed, namely in high poverty areas. So you specify in which place. Then, I learned an important lesson when I lost my job, namely that nothing is 100% guaranteed, right? And this happens, right? Especially when you give the 100, 200% of the business and then you realize that it was not. Okay, so I don't know. Do we have somehow clear the meaning of namely, how we can use it in a sentence? Let's do something. Try to give me an example with this one. Using namely. Think on one and give me one example.
For example, I was talking with my mother, namely, healthy my brother. Health my brother.
Like this, okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Edgar. Let me see. Would it be correct? What do you think? Does it need a change?
Namely about help my brother.
Okay, like this.
I think probably that is correct.
Okay, no, don't worry. We're learning. That's why I'm asking to the rest of the class. Is correct, is not correct? What do you think? Look at examples.
I think is correct.
Okay. Steven says that is correct. How about the rest?
No, teacher, I don't understand the sentences.
What are you saying? That's a good point. What are you saying in first place?
The first, I was talking with my mother.
Okay, until here is correct?
Yes. Only the person and her mother. But really, each specific action, I don't know, about helping my brother, I don't understand.
Okay, good, important point. I will give you an example that you will get familiar with.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, how about this one?
I want to try, teacher.
Okay, go ahead. Look at the examples and try.
Okay. I am I trying to spend time with more time. Excuse me. I try spend time with my son, mainly because I want to create excellent memories in my son for his future.
Okay, this will be it.
My son or son, teacher, son, hijo.
Son. With my son.
Oh, sorry.
Sí.
Gosh.
Don't worry, teacher.
This is the one. It's
Today is
Friday.
Friday,
It's
teacher.
Friday. Ya los ojos así como que. Okay. So, there you go. Actually, yes, this will be correct. Also, this one, okay, we have to fix this one. Vaya, ya teniendo esas dos, can we fix this one? ¿Podemos arreglar esta? How would it be?
I was talking with my mother about my brother, namely about his health.
There you go.
Yes.
How about now?
It's correct.
Yeah.
There you go. So there you have 3 more examples, right? Even the first one, I was talking with my mother about the president's speech, namely that he will reduce the Congress among the members. Okay.
Teacher, and
Yes.
it's correct when I use it to say I was cooking the dinner, namely sandwich and coffee. No.
Sounds weird because of the context. Es más que todo por el contexto, suena un poco raro. Es que este es más como para clarificar. En cambio, ahí es como que estaba cocinando y es como que dijera principalmente. Esto y esto. Pero aquí es más
Teacher.
como clarificar un punto. Yes.
Teacher, in this case, the other example is, for example, I really like Chinese food, namely tacos, mixed tacos.
Here I have a question.
Or namely pork soup.
I think that it could work. Es casi como el ejemplo de Steven. Podría funcionar, de hecho. Porque está como clarificando. And if you notice, what you are saying here is that use when you want to give more detail about something. So, and if you say, I like Chinese food, namely, to eat, I don't know, the rest of food, right?
Direct mouse, teacher.
Yeah, to be like more exact about something and specific, yeah, I think that it could work. Gramaticalmente, pues podría funcionar, de hecho, right? So, Karen, what was your question?
No, me, Fatima.
Oh, it was Fatima. I got confused with the voice.
Okay.
Yes, Fatima.
I understand that it's not to reduce the first sentence. You can say all sentence. For example, I was talking with my mom about my brother. It's a complete sentence, and you need, namely, to be specific about the topic.
Exactly.
Use the first sentence.
It's like to provide more information about the first sentence that you said.
Okay.
Like to, that's why it says to specify, and that's why you have in the meaning. Okay, use it when you want to get more detail. Okay, entonces aquí dice que habló con su mamá acerca de su hermano. Okay, pero ¿de qué habló? Namely, about his health. So, then in this one, I was talking with my mother about the president's speech. Okay, pero ¿de qué habló? Añádale más detalle. Namely, that he will reduce the Congress among members. Lo mismo acá. I'm trying to spend more time with my son. Okay, más específico, como por qué sería aquí, namely on creating excellent memories for his future. Okay, so like
teacher,
yes,
I have a question. Is similar to say because?
No.
No.
I mean, no, because for example, intente cambiar el name de aquí por because.
Yes, you have the reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oops, ¿qué pasó? Se cerró. Okay. So, no, this is just one. Este solo es una frase. Me enfoqué en esta porque creo que es como un poquito más difícil de entender. But the other ones are easier. So, here I have some that you can see. Okay, let me make it bigger. Queda así, por favor. Okay, for example, this one. One way to help your target market like and trust you is to publish often through online channels. In other words, esta está un poco más fácil. You see? Es como decir, en otras palabras, write a blog that informs and so on. And then we have the other one, which is this one. You can increase your rating as an expert and reach a broader market developing podcasts. That is, y aquí entre paréntesis es porque puede decir that is to say, puede usar ambos, o solo dice that is. Okay, record your talks and allow your customer to download it. Okay, so these are 1-2 phrases more to clarify a point. Can you think on an example using one of them?
I was studying English every day, but I always get trouble. In other words, I need to study more.
It's correct, but it's too long to write it.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't know if you can repeat it so we can put it here.
I study English every day, but I always get troubles with it. In other words, I need to study more.
There you go. Okay, that is one. Can you think on another one?
I am a fat man. I am a fat man. In order I have to take a diet.
Okay. Now think on this one. Would it make would it be correct? Does it sound good to you? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Please, for a moment.
Yes? Okay. How about that is?
That is.
Okay, how about with that is?
Maybe I can travel to another country, far away from here. Well, just far away from here. Another country.
I can travel to another country.
And I will spend a lot of money. A lot of money. That is, I need to save, to start saving it now.
Okay. So,
yes.
Yeah, I mean, that is, if you want to translate it, sería como decir, es decir.
Oh.
That would be like, if you want to find a translation for that one. Okay. So, any doubt with these ones for the moment? Tell me yes, tell me no. We can continue. Don't stay quiet.
Maybe no.
Okay, that's Steven. Thank you. How about the other ones?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Fatima.
No, for the moment, teacher.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Me too.
Okay, good.
It's okay, teacher.
I feel that I have a lot of you as listeners. No sé por qué siento que tengo un montón como oyentes. Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's
Okay.
Friday, teacher.
I know. But yeah, but this is the first day that we see the topic, and then this is coming in the exam. So the next one. Today's customers are looking for guarantees. Simple put, a sectional service after they had purchased your product. Okay. So the same thing. We have with namely. Este ya lo vimos. Simple put. This is the one that interests me right now.
Simple put.
Not do it like this. Okay. Simple put. Can you give me an example with this one?
What does it mean, simple put?
Good question. It's like to put it in simple words.
Teacher, this is similar to that's it.
I have a question, teacher. I have an example, teacher.
Okay, a question or an example?
No, example.
Okay, okay, wait. Fatima, see the examples first, okay, and you will have it like more clear.
Okay.
Okay, Karen, let's say.
Okay. This topic is very difficult for us.
Mensajes subliminales. Okay.
Simply put, we need practice.
Okay.
Can be?
What do you think? Now, something important you have to take into account. Con estas frases usted lo que está haciendo es clarificar un punto. O sea, dejar algo claro. La primera idea que dijo, dejarla de manera clara. Right? So, if you say that this topic is very difficult, y luego dice, we need to practice, are you clarifying what you are saying before?
I think no.
Okay, so how can you fix it?
You can change simply put for namely, teacher.
Okay, but right now we're with simple put.
Okay, simple put.
Maybe in this topic, we have to read, to speak, and doing some homework. Simple put, practice more.
We reached the same thing as the example before. I'm going to put it like this. I will complete it for you. This topic is very difficult. Simple put, we are getting bad grades in this topic. Okay?
You are vaticining, teacher.
Okay. It's because you told me that this topic is difficult. Ustedes me dieron el tema está difícil. So, este es como decir.
Just example. It's just example.
Yes, it's just an example. You're doing great, actually. Bueno, los que sí me van entregando los trabajos.
Subliminal messages.
Subliminal message. Okay.
Another example.
Another one.
I think this topic is not complicated, but simple put, we need to find when to use the words.
I think this topic is not complicated. Simple put, we need to find when to use the words. Yeah, it could work actually, right? Es que quizás sabiendo el significado de la palabra les puede ayudar. So I should know just Spanish, but I just want you to have it clear. Esto sería como para, okay, para ponerlo simple.
Teacher, I have an example.
Yes, say.
I'm doing my work in the bad way. In a bad way. Simple but I need to follow the instructions.
It could work, yes. So, si usted lo quiere traducir, este sería como decir, para ponerlo simple.
Teacher. Teacher.
Tell me.
It's like I say, simplemente.
Podría ser como simplemente o para ponerlo simple. Right? So, tenemos el otro que es en otras palabras. So, it's like kind of similar. Yes, tell me.
Yes, I'm going to try. She is a shopping analyst.
Shopping?
Analyst.
A shopping analyst.
Yes, she is a shopping analyst. Simple put, she bought. No, she buys a lot of things.
Like this?
Yes.
This is the one that you told me, shopping analyst?
Yes.
¿Analista de compras?
Yes.
She's a shopping analyst. I was not familiar with that term. A shopping analyst is a person that buys a lot of things.
Yes.
It's a position in the work in a work.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I
It's
didn't
a
know.
buyer.
Yeah, it's a position. It's not a person that like shopping for a sport. No, it's a position of a work.
Yes.
Okay, I was confused. I had never heard it before. That's why I asked, right? So then if she's a shopping analyst, simple put, she buys a lot of things. Yeah, I think that it could work. I'm not familiar with the word, but I think that it could work actually, right?
Yes, because I am trying to explain what does a shopping analyst.
Uh-huh. So then I think that it could work, I think. Right? This is for me the first time. I never heard it before. Let's
Sure.
practice because the time is running. Pensé que nos iba a llevar menos tiempo el tema. It's okay. Oh, this, which means. Este está más fácil. Este solo es para decir lo que significa, which means. For example, the ultimate marketing goal is to have your target market think of you. This, okay, this means or which means.
Teacher, sorry, but I don't understand. I listen the ruido.
No sé quién tiene el micrófono abierto.
There are a lot of noise, teacher.
Yes.
The background is noise.
I think it's gone. Bueno,
Yes.
no sé quién era, but thank you for turning off the microphone. Okay, so
Thanks.
yes. Okay, we have, okay, this means or which means. Esto significa, lo cual significa. Esto significa, lo cual significa. Okay? So, can you think on an example with this one?
Yes. Maybe when I say the system had been changed since, in the two ways.
Has been changing?
Has been changing in two ways. This means the change has been updated.
Okay, the system has been changing in two ways. This means the change has been updated. Yeah. It works. Okay. So, do you have any other one? Creo que esta está más fácil de usar.
For example, in the literal senses, this means a change of mind.
In the what? Literal?
Literal senses, yes. This means a change of mind.
Okay, and you mean in the literal sense, this means a change of mind. Qué filosófico. Ok, en el sentido literal eso significa un cambio de mente.
O cambio mental.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds very philosophical, but yes, I think that it sounds correct actually. Pero sí, está bien filosófico. Okay, good. So I'm going to show you, okay, I'm going to give you actually. Stop here. Okay. I'm going to share a link with you so you can practice with some of the exercises that we got here. Let me see, give me just a second. Put it here. Okay, give it a try with these ones. There you go, it's in the chat, and I will put it in this other chat. Okay. Oh, we got the first one. That was quickly. Right, Karen?
It's very short.
Yeah, I look for a short one because I know that sometimes it takes you too much time, and here the 2 hours go like this. Gabriel, great, 10 out of 10. Let me see. Wow, Giovanni, great job. Hilario, great job. So you see, you understand the topic. Claudia, very good. Okay, it's short. So for the ones who are finishing, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Describe what you do at your work, your duties and tasks. Use clarification expressions as much as possible to clarify all your duties in your work. Like, oh, for example, in my work, I have to evaluate students. I mean, or that is, I have to get grades from them. Simple put, I prepare exams, I prepare quizzes, I prepared rubrics, okay, like that. So, and then the one that is listening, ask for clarification. Remember the expressions for clarification? These ones. M, to give clarification, to clarify the point. And this one is to ask. Also, you can use namely, in other words, that is, simple put, this means or which means, okay? So let's give it a try with this one. I will give you some minutes for you to discuss it, and then you participate with the whole class. This is funny.
Sorry.
Just tell me.
Can you share the or can you put the after the other is sleep? Yes, no, next Yes, yes, the
I think that is in the chat. Let me see. Casi siempre le
no,
toman a screenshot. Oh, no, this one is
no,
not there.
no.
Okay, let me take a screenshot. I can put just this one there. Let me see. There you go.
The other, the next,
With the image,
yes,
that's the image. And there you go.
and the other is what is that? No, yes, the other word, other word. This is, and
This
that
one?
that is say yes. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let me see. Let me just paste it there. There you go. Okay. So I will send you to the rooms. Okay. Practice with your partner also. Say the information that is being requested, which is this one. Describe what you do in your work, duties, tasks, everything that your boss tells you to do, and use clarification points. Okay. That is to say, simple put, in other words. Okay. So make use of them. And then I will call you back and you share the information with the rest of the class. So if, please, if you are as a listener, don't enter to the rooms. Okay? Si está como oyente, no entre al breakout room, please. Let me see. I'm going to put it 3 and 3. Okay, guys, all the ones that stay here are going to be taken as listeners then.
In my work, I have several responsibilities, especially to certificate port operators. No, I approve the operation manual. I approve the security manual. I approve the safety manual for the ports. In other words, the ports have to complain the rules about the about the law. For example, in the security manual is important that the ports have it because we certify that the port is safe. It's safe. Then when arrive the boat or vessel in our country, these boat are secure. No, these are secure that in our country there aren't a problem with your operation. Do you understand me? What do you explain?
More or less. Okay.
More or less. More or less.
More or less. Okay. When you say your duties, you can give me a list of duties. For
duties is responsibilities.
Repeat, Fatima, please.
Do you mean that you develop like a app or like a
It's a website.
like a website?
On the website, I don't develop in mobile.
Okay.
In other sports, is functionalities in the online bank.
Online bank?
In
Or
other words,
website.
in other words, you administrate the website of the bank. Or no? Or only create?
Only create. In case
The
only create.
administrator is another person.
Yes. In my case, my role is developer.
Okay.
Namely is my goals is create in role play. You say me, Manuel, is a administrator in the structure.
Okay.
In another question.
Okay. No.
Okay.
And the administrator only.
You work with specific apps, or is a common apps in your or what is your apps you use in your work?
Sorry?
What is the application which you work?
No, in the simply put, is in application in device.
In device.
Yes.
You have a lot of attack of hacker.
I need to avoid the attack or the vulnerability or on awareness, for example. I need to apply application or apply the awareness.
Can you do-
And the old company.
Okay, I asking about this application are special for your work for still industry secret for the airplane, for the aircraft or something about this.
Okay.
That's yes, sir. See, sorry.
I want to ask if you can be more specific about how you avoid the hackers with that apps.
Can you repeat, please?
If you can be more specific, how you avoid the attacks from the hackers with that apps.
In this case, we monitor the application, and I monitored. I was the monitored the application in the real and in the Wi-Fi, for example. Also, additional, I have to check the different activity. For example, in I apply to the best practice, and if the well as well OWASP top 10 for API or OWASP top 10 from a mobile. Also, I need to study the constant in the looking for the information and internet for the different vulnerability, and for example CVE, this is the vulnerability, and I have to alert the different area, and they have to upgrade the framework, the operation system. That's it.
But your system have fireworks and have antivirus. How you can know your system is under hacker attack?
The problem that in this case, or the samplate the problem is the people into company. For example, the coworker install the VPN and the device for because they watch a match, for example. And this is the vulnerabilities into the companies. This is the risk. This is the problem because in Spanish is el eslabón más débil es el empleado.
Yes, yes. That is the way in the
The
more companies.
the problem that, for example, your company is pay the bell.
All the things the person have to respect. In other words, the safety measures, the rules, and the instruction that that person have to follow for prevent any accident and for be safety into the workplace.
Yeah, for example, if any employee have an accident, you have, I don't know, what is the process that the employee can do when he have an accident inside the company?
When an accident occurs into the workplace, I have to make an investigation, a complete investigation, and in that process, in that process, many people are involved.
Yes, yes. And you need to ask them a lot about that and that accident.
Yes, and at the end we create a report.
Yes.
And in that report we is registered in a system.
But I have a doubt. How for example, this month, how many accidents do you have been seen in your company? Or
okay, in the area that I work, we have almost
this month? Yes.
No, at this moment we have almost 330
a lot.
330 days without an accident.
Without an accident?
Yes.
Really?
We have a register of that, and that is the time without accident.
There is a lot of time. You have a good, I don't know if you have a good installations to your employees, but that sounds good.
Yes, the company is very strict with the safety.
That is good.
Yes.
Let me see what else. Okay, the first time when you say to me, if you are
A lot of listeners. Okay, let's see. Okay, coming back. I noticed that you were excited talking about your job duties and everything. That's really cool. Volunteer to share the information using clarification ideas, clarification words.
About our partners.
Oh, you can say about you, your own. So you use your own clarification points, clarification ideas.
Me?
Okay, go ahead.
I was telling to my parents and I in charge of give the contracts to the new employees, the new hires, pay them when they are in trainings. I in charge of taking care of the vacation balance for the permanent employees. That means I'm a human resources specialist, which is a position that everybody is looking for getting help. Put in a simple words, put. Yeah, sorry, I got through.
No, go ahead.
Simple put, if you're an employee, you're looking for help, you have to contact me. Which means if you have a problem, I have to give you a solution.
Wow. Very good. Great job. Good job using the words, okay? Steven, choose another person.
Miguel Eduardo.
Okay, Miguel, are you there with us?
Manifest.
We evolve you right now. No, nothing. The ritual does not work. Choose another one.
Sergio Alcides.
Okay, Sergio, how about yours?
Okay, teacher, the name of my last position work was port technician, and my principal my main activity is or was the visited all the port in our country for supervisor the construction all kind of construction in the coastline, and my main task was express opinion and review all the report of this the owner of the or administration of this port about the report about the maintenance of the all kind of structure in the port, and that was my work.
Okay, good. Okay, so try to choose another person.
I recommended Jose Roberto Escalante.
I know it. Okay, Jose Roberto.
Okay, my principal activities in my job, in my last job, was to ensure the ports for the vessel or for the boat that arrives in our country. I had to approve security manual. I had to approve safety manual. I had to approve operation manual to ensure the employees, to ensure the boats, to ensure the freight, teacher. This is my principal activities. I have to go to the ports and I auxiliar myself. Is correct, ba?
Auxiliar yourself, you mean to help yourself?
Sí, I help myself with a checklist. I take a picture. I review vulnerabilities in the ports. Then, on the final, I recommend some changes that they have to do for assure the operation in the port, teacher.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Phrases that you use? Phrases?
Phrases.
The phrases.
The other word, teacher, I have to ensure.
In other words. Okay, very good.
In other words, I have to
Great.
ensure the practice in the port.
Excellent. Okay, Jose Roberto, choose another person.
The last one is interesting with my Claudia Esmeralda.
Okay, Claudia, are you there? Are you still with us?
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
Jose Roberto. Okay. Okay. My currently job is business intelligence analyst. I develop and maintain the process for ELT, extract load transformation data. Simply put, I create programs in the database. Namely, I have working with data mining. Every day I administration the database for my work and create a report and dashboard for the commercial areas.
Okay.
Okay. Only that, sure.
Okay, perfect. Okay, very well described. I didn't know that profession. That's new to me. Okay, good. Okay, Claudia, select another person.
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Yes.
No?
No.
I think that no.
Oh, Gabriel.
Okay, Gabriel. Yes, I mean, I'm sorry because ya conté y casi la mitad de la clase está de oyendo.
Manuel. Manuel is here.
Okay, it's Gabriel right now.
Okay, good evening. I am in the development website. I'm working in the bank. And I work in the prepare the screen and the website, the bank. Which means I create a lot of functionalities in the bank. Namely, is I create a button in the use in the page the bank. And in other words, I develop a new service and new products in the website. That's all, teacher.
Okay, sounds perfect. Like in other words, very good use. Okay, Gabriel, choose another one.
Manuel. De
Okay.
Jesús.
Manuel de Jesús. Vamos a lo seguro, los que están con cámara abierta.
Thank you.
Okay, Manuel.
Okay, in my case, I work in an industrial plant, specific. We manufacture drink, Pepsi, Gatorade, Petit, and the other drinks. And let me explain about my activities. I am a warehouse coordinator. In my principal activities in my work are coordinate the tolerance, the raw material for the production, different raw materials, and packaging materials, and the other function. We in my area. My area prepare all the raw material for the production, and the others in the other words, my area is the it depends. The production line are not delayed and I don't know how do you say complete.
Accomplish.
The company accomplish the program production is my area don't deliver the materials the plant don't production.
Okay, perfect, very good. Okay, you see the words are not difficult to use, right? Las frases no están difíciles de usar, just to include them while you're clarifying points. Manuel, choose the last person.
Okay, let me see. Oscar.
Okay, Oscar, the same, a lo seguro, cámara abierta. Okay, Oscar, go ahead.
Okay, at work, I am in charge of the occupational safety and health system management. In other words, I have to ensure the security of my coworkers. One of the tasks I do at work is share with them some information about safety. Simple, but I share with us topics about risks, hazards, accidents, and how to prevent them. Other activity that I do at work is made the what do you say compass shopping.
The shoppings,
The shoppings of the warehouse. I mean, I have to create a purchasing orders, and I have to be pending of the products when they arrive at the warehouse.
Okay, perfect, very well used. Okay, you see, words are easy, but still, we will continue with these words on Monday, right? To continue practicing. Remember, next week, from Wednesday, on Wednesday, we start with the oral evaluation, okay, the second oral evaluation. And I will tell you this in Spanish, just to be clear. El otro miércoles vamos con la evaluación oral. Ya solo nos queda entonces la otra semana de clases prácticamente, y para que completen los trabajos que les hacen falta, porque ya martes de la siguiente, esta semana que viene a la otra, es el examen final y es el último día. Ese día, pues, el fin de semana, de este fin de semana al siguiente, cierro con el cuadro de notas. Si para el siguiente fin de semana no ha subido las actividades, pues ya no se la recibiría, right? Porque de coordinación de parte de SPIC, a mí me solicitan el cuadro de notas antes. Entonces necesito que esté completo. So please try to complete them. Como les digo, aunque vale más la evaluación oral, vale más la participación, pero que sea esos puntos que logren rescatar de las tareas, de los foros, puede ser de ayuda, right? Al final la nota para pasar es 7. La participación cuenta muchísimo esta vez. Si pasó la mayoría de todas las clases solo como oyente, pues sí, créanme que le va a afectar bastante. Okay? So, guys, have a great weekend. Espero que les vaya genial el fin de semana. Descansen si pueden. Si salen, pues con mucha precaución, right?
Thank you, teacher.
I will see you on Monday, right? Espero que descansen muchos y nos vemos el lunes, ¿ok?
Okay,
Have a great night.
Monday, teacher.
Thank you,
Good
teacher.
night.
Bye.
Good night,
Nice
everyone.
weekend.
Tomorrow.
Good night.
And cheers.